Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Yeah, that's your girl, me. That's cool.
Hey, definitely. I want to welcome you all back for another great episode. You know my name, Celebrity Interviewer. I said it, and this is actually the show. And you know I had the greatest opportunity to be able to bring you all the greatest interviews from people that's in the entertainment industry, along with people that's building in our community. And to my right, maybe to my left, whatever side of the world you may be on, I have a beautiful young lady, and she's very talented. And I'm talking about she is a recording artist. She is a songwriter, recently college graduate, awesome music producer, video editor, and if I may add too, she's the host of Life of the Mike podcast. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the one and only JusKool K.O.E. You know what I'm saying? Blessings to you, Queen. Salute and welcome to the show.
Blessings. What an introduction. Thank you for that. That was solid.
All day. Peace. How you doing? You look nice.
Blessings. I just, represent me, put on add some extra me, add some textures and whatnot. Thank you too, sir.
Absolutely. And I want to state too, again, you know what I mean, it's a pleasure for you to be here. But you know what I mean, what brought you here today is because you actually, you know what I mean, you used to win it. You know what I'm saying? You a winner. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Before I had a chance to meet you, you was already out here winning. And then you just happened to we connected out here in the universe. And I started this event called a contest called Show Off Your Talent a couple of years ago, right? And you submitted a video 2 years ago, Dead End Jobs, which is super hot. You know what I mean? It's blowing up the charts. You know what I mean? Everywhere, and people definitely need to look for that. You know what I mean? Where can they find that track at best?
Okay, so I'm streaming right now on Spotify. It's definitely one of the people's favorite. It's also on YouTube. The video got some acting in it. It's get some looks, get some views, get some positive feedback on it. People can relate to it. It's dope. Got some lyrics, a little singing. I'm kind of a little singing in it too. Like more money I make, more money I make, more money they take. Sick time I working these dead end jobs. Well, I'm chanting. I ain't singing. I'm chanting.
Yeah, that track, I love the track though. You know what I mean? I really fell in love with it to the point to where when I started the show virtually this year, I invited you to submit. You know what I mean? And you told me that you was gonna give somebody else a chance to win. You know what I mean? And that's very humble of you. But I want to treat this like the Apollo, like you know what I'm saying. I want to always continue to try to bring that artist back and have them try to, you know what I'm saying, beat you out. You know what I'm saying? They can't beat you, or the judges feel like, you know what I mean, your video was better than you remain on top. You know what I'm saying? See how many weeks you go.
I appreciate that. Thanks. That was love. Thank you for the invite back and just seeing something in that song, in that video, in the creativity, as well as the artist. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I appreciate that. But here on the show, and I do want to highlight that you are another celebrity guest interview. You know what I mean? I'm very grateful to have you. You know what I mean? You've been in this game doing your thing. You're a young lady, but you've been doing it for a minute though. You know what I mean? And I want to go back to the beginning of how that all started, the inspiration. What was some of your influences? You know what I mean? Growing up, you know what I mean? Maybe whether it was family or just particularly your environment that you were in that brought this beef when it comes to the lyrics on the mic out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, where did this all come from? So, as far back as you can remember, when it came to rapping, when did you first pick up a pen, pick up a mic, and feel like, jump out there and start entertaining folks with your skills, with your pen?
Okay. For one, I want to start off when I think God put whatever tools that we need to be successful already in us. You know. So however I chose to use my tools that was put in me was for writing and for art. And it was around maybe like 9, 10 years old. Um my dad has always played music in the car with me, whether it was, him coming to pick me up on weekends, banging his sounds while he,
Right.
sat mingling with women's out the windows and whatnot or whatever. the vibrations for me of the seats, and it was, I could almost feel like I was inside the beat or the seat, or the car, the seat.
Right.
And,
The vibration.
so from there, I didn't know later on that I was gonna start writing and whatnot. I probably found a poem of one of my big cousins, like a Martin Luther King poem. I read it. I'm like, okay, this dope. So this all really, before I started writing, this all the things that really kind of led me to getting into rapping. I read his poem. Then when I read his poem, I probably wanted to read it for myself, and then I probably wanted to know how to construct one.
Right.
Uh, in like sixth grade, I had a talent show in East Chicago, Indiana. I wanted to do something, it wasn't it wasn't mandatory, but I was like, okay, what would I do? What can I do? I don't think I know how to spin a basketball on my finger or nothing, or juggle, just yet. So maybe I could put some words together and rap, entertain. And that's what I did. And man, I basically like fell in love with rapping in the crowd and engaging with the crowd. And I've been doing it since then. It's going on 20 years now. You know.
Hey, congratulations. That's very brave of you to step out there and try something that other people wasn't really doing, you know what I mean? So in that sixth grade contest, who was the other competitors when it came to what were they doing?
I actually had somebody. I think his name went by MJ or something. He actually rapped as well. So I
Okay.
wasn't the only rapper. I was the only woman girl rapper, but I wasn't the only rapper in my class. So it was like I had some competition, but I just wanted to have fun. And again, around that time, I always seen like Bow Wow and Lil Romeo performing on
Right.
one park, and it was just like it was unusual to see like a girl at that time, at that age, to be performing. They was all like older, like Queen Latifah and the Lil Kims and Foxy Browns and whatnot, Shauna's. They was always a little bit older than me, and I'm like, well, I can't talk about what they talk about,
Right,
At
right,
least
right.
and if I do, I can't let my mama hear it, or too many grown people hear the music. So yeah, I also want to make music that everybody that could relate to, could relate to it.
Okay, okay. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. You know what I mean? I know our audience is too. And I just want to take a time out and just thank everybody that's actually tuned in right now, live with us. You know what I mean? I want you to share this interview, please. You know what I
Thank
mean? Whatever platform, you obviously we're on YouTube only, you know what I'm talking about. But please share this video to different sites, you know what I mean, whether it's LinkedIn, Twitter, your Facebook, or whatever the case may be. So with that being said, also now, I know that you moved around a lot growing up. Where you felt like you were originally from when it comes to Chicago? Like what side of town you were
you.
originally from?
I'm definitely from the South Side all day.
Oh,
Definitely
okay, okay.
from the hundreds and 95th Dan Ryan area. Recently the low end, So I mean, and it be like, because I be wherever I move to, I spent so many years there. It might be like 5, 7 years in one spot, 8 years in one spot, 10 years in one spot. But I never lived on the west side or the east side. So the south side definitely my home. 95th definitely my home. I
Okay,
adopted the low end. I got a EP that dropped last year, called Low End Adopted Me. If it
right,
seems it's just like yesterday or last week or last month, because like Dead End still popping off the EP. Elephant is Slim Fast. I'm
right.
performing the songs, keeping the music relevant, keeping the anthems and the chants relevant. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what's up. You know what I mean? You've been going hard. You know what I mean? Now, what do you feel like is part of your daily motivation to just, you know what I mean, continue to just, you know what I mean, challenge yourself to see, you know what I mean, where more you can take this music?
Uh, Basically, you said the daily
Yeah,
challenges that
yeah,
I
your
got.
motivation, daily motivation. What is some of your daily motivation to just continue to expand your wings when it comes to this music? to show people that you got more. Like you already made a hit, but you can make another hit. You can make another hit.
I
Where
mean,
does that drive?
basically, actually, I want to say just stepping out on my own ideas. Not being hesitant to write a certain song, therefore recording it and releasing it out to the world. So sometimes like I'll think of lyrics and I'm like, oh no, that ain't a song. You wouldn't make something like that. And then I'm like, just write it. Just write it and see what it leads to. Like it could be just a hook. It might go into a verse. So I'll try not to, like doubt my creativity abilities because I don't know, like sometimes we can be our biggest um
Yeah,
wall.
critic and stuff.
We could be our biggest critic and our biggest wall that's holding us back, self doubt, you know what I'm saying? So just conquering that and just like, okay, shut up, whoever that other thing is that's telling me not to do it, the doubt and
Right.
just go move, do it.
I like that. I like that. Now, where do you feel like some of that bravery comes from? Is that from your dad, your mom, or whatever like that? Like where's that hustle in you? Where do you get that from,
Oh, it's
or what do you credit
definitely
it?
it's in the stars. It's up the no, like seriously, it's in my family in the genes, and it's on my mom. Like we all made as individuals and have a relationship with whatever religion or spiritual outlet. Like a lot of it, we made different. So automatically we gonna be cut from a different cloth because we came from different families with different genes. But then we
Indeed.
just some people just got different ambition and passion about different things. Some people choose to have passion or can have passion about negativity, and some people can have passion and ambition about inspiring, influencing, and being positive. And being a leader and stuff like that. So it's about what you chose. So I just feel like I was just chose to be in the positivity leadership realm and give good energy and to be energy, good energy. So whether you know, my mom and dad are not we they're my parents, but we're not into the same things.
Mm,
It's just to say,
right.
but my dad might go out on the weekends more than I would, I say. You know what I'm saying, to hang out or to have a drink. My mom, she's more laid back. She don't really have to go out. So I got a little bit of both parents in me, but they both caring people. I could say that they both compassionate about um pleasing people, and keeping their word. And I got a lot of that in me, wanting to
Right.
keep my word and be honest and have like integrity. That's what I can say. You know what I'm saying? Like they might don't got the most education, the highest education, but it's things that they taught me to go get and go do and to strive for, and they always been supportive to me. So that's been the best.
Okay, that's beautiful. And absolutely, integrity will definitely open doors, take you further. And people that have integrity, what I'm saying, is putting, love and peace over, money and material things and things of that nature. So, and I can definitely see that you have great integrity yourself, and it's definitely passed down, not far from the tree.
Amen.
So, yeah, absolutely. And something too that I never told you, I think that you have maybe some spirit of some Tupac in you because the way that Tupac was able to embrace different neighborhoods, embrace different people of just different, I feel like you're really good at that. Like, no matter what hood you in, yeah, it's about and I heard Tupac say this, I'm saying,
Amen.
how he embraced the hood and that's how he feels comfortable in the hood, wherever he goes, no matter where he goes, what is it that you feel like is for you that you feel comfortable wherever you go, you know what I mean? And then people welcome you.
I just being a performer. Thank you so much for that
Oh
comparison.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much for that comparison and that compliment. That means a lot. Um, I it's scary. It's funny. It's welcome. I appreciate being compared to Tupac. This is like what I've been getting told like the last year. No lie, like last year and a half, I've been getting that, but really I've heard it a couple times this year. A couple too many times, and I'm like, wow, it's crazy because my sister sent me a book bag from LA and it had Tupac on there in replace of a jacket that she had lost her mind and or whatnot. But
Yeah,
being an artist, me going to different neighborhoods to perform in different parts of Chicago and even different cities. I've been in New York and Joliet to perform. So I feel like it depends on what song and what message that I'm trying to give out. And that's how I'm able to benefit from that, as well as and to put out um like something memorable. You know,
right,
whole thing is anybody can make you know any song. Like if you're an artist, you can actually write about anything that you want to. You know,
right, right.
but it's about what you choose to bring to that city. Some people that come to perform in Chicago, they come to heal. you
Mm,
know they make an album to heal. It's about what your intentions are. And I will perform like my motivational song Hold On, or new ones. I got old blessings but I need new ones. I will perform that wherever at an Adriana's. I
yeah,
will perform that on 63rd and Rhodes at a bar. Just because I can't say who doesn't need that medicine, that message right there. That's why I made it. So I gotta be able to, you know, swallow my pride and dignity and ego, and to just be human and show humility by performing the songs that most of the crowd might want to boo or don't want to hear, don't agree with the message, or might not believe in God or something. Like
right,
it's gonna be that. I'm gonna get that, but it's not gonna stop me. Those doubts are not gonna stop me. Like I said again, it's always that wall, and self criticization in your mind, and it's something that's not gonna want you to put out positivity, because whatever out the Bible, and think that it's just supposed to be like chaos and war all the time, or even with the black woman, that stereotype.
right.
Black women don't want war and don't want to be angry and whatnot. We just, even if, just to say, just real quick, with a man or being a nurturer, that we have to feel things. We have to endure and feel, because we also have to find these answers for us and to impart into others. So yeah, I don't think there's no way that nowhere that I cannot go. And if I have an enemy, and if they're there, and if they want to make a move and make a move, then that's what happened. And that's my time and that's my place. But other than that, I'll definitely believe that I'm covered in the blood of Jesus and I don't have any enemies. I just don't want to fraternize with things that are like toxic and not good for my spirit. Things that take more of my energy than they input positivity in me. So what I do is for the people wherever I go, freestyling, whatever.
Okay, okay. Now, well, I know everyone out there can definitely appreciate everything that you're saying. You know what I mean? It's pure, it's straight from your heart. You know what I mean? Now, is there a particular method or technique that you use that you can give away? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, how you feel out your audience to know what is the most appropriate song to perform for that particular crowd?
Is it a method? So usually you get flyers. You know, you kind of basically know a little information about the event that you want to perform for, or even have. Maybe you want to create your own type of event, and you want these type of specific artists with this type specific type of music. Uh, Name it. You know, go with the title. You know what I'm saying? You can never go wrong with going along with the title. So the title is um um Give Back Tuesdays. You know, you gonna write a piece or poem or rap or something about giving back Tuesdays. And if it's something that's happened twice out the month, you know, maybe you won't, maybe the first time you can go and just check it out and see how other artists are doing. You know, it's nothing with watching a little bit from the sideline and then going to like use that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? To reconstruct yourself, how you approach things. So
Right. So
yeah.
you like, excuse me, so just cool. So you like to write new rhymes for new shows along with your other material to add to it to incorporate everything?
So me personally, well, I'm a part of a artist development program called MC School, and that was for 6 months, and I ended up becoming an alumni of that. So I'm like
Mm,
on call for different events and different situations, and you know, I gotta be prepared to write a piece and memorize it like at the drop of a dime.
mm,
It's you know, it ain't easy. You know, it can be done. You know, sometimes you might get like a week notice, a 2 week notice. Sometimes you might get like a couple day notice, you know. So I mean, if I don't have a piece, I can't. Sometimes I have to give it to someone else, you know, let somebody else step up to the plate. Cause MC School, we're a team with like 20 to 25 people, and you know,
okay.
what's for somebody else is what's for them. What's for you is for you, you know, and that's it, you know. So yeah, I'm constantly writing pieces, and that's where I'm at now. Like, well, what should I make a piece about now? You know, so I can be prepared. Yeah, that's MC School right there. Hey, love y'all, love y'all.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Yeah, that my people's that was a real dope program and stuff like that. So many creative people and artists and minds in Chicago, but then just to
Right.
have that um where you can just, it was a free program. You know, a lot of people need artist development programs, and they don't get the opportunity to have that. You know, unfortunately, it's a lot of scams on social media with marketing and stuff like that. But very seldom you get that one-on-one teaching, coaching from like a real MC, a rapper, you know, a poet, you know. So, yeah, just I'm grateful for that circle of people.
Okay,
They
that's a
push
word,
me,
word.
push me to
That's
be.
good business. I'm sorry, what you say?
Yeah, they pushed me to be great.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, absolutely. You know what I mean? I see you all have a great feature over there too. You know what I mean? Definitely a true veteran and you know what I mean, legend, you know what I mean, in Chicago, you know what I mean, and throughout, you know what I mean, the community of the poetry industry around the world. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the one and only Phenom. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about? That's his
yeah,
own new track. That's a new CD.
yeah. This is Phenom's piece, one of his mini pieces. I think he got like five projects, but he just did something like last month when he was dropping out. He was dropping like again like for like 4 Mondays in a row. He was dropping like four new projects. Something crazy. Like it was like he was almost dropping like a mini mixtape for 4 or 5 Mondays in a row. So
Man,
next
that's
step was
crazy.
called do Sabo Drive, the whole mixtape, I think, it's something like that. You know, shout out to him, you know what it's called. You know, look him up. Phenom, Phenom, Universal. Let's get it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I just want to mention too, you know what I mean, in reference to Phenom, you know what I mean, Phenom, I'm sorry. When I got in the game, you know what I mean, 20 years ago, you know what I mean, he was definitely already on the scene. And when I was, you know what I mean, working with the famous Chicago Bridge magazine, you know what I mean, Bridget Wiley, shout out to the publisher and publicist for the legendary iconic Warriors, Bridget Wiley, you know what I'm talking about? Salute.
Thank you so much.
Um,
Please appreciate you. Thank you.
yeah, for sure, for sure. You know what I mean? She spoke so highly of Phenom, and you know what I mean? And man, you know what I mean? I had a great um educational course on Phenom and some of the stuff he was out here doing prior to me even getting into poetry myself. So that was a great lesson. And so I've known of him for a very long time myself. So and I'm proud of him and the things that he's doing and to start an MC school to
Yeah.
help develop artists like yourself. Now, what led you to even decide to go to his school to get assistance when it comes to rapping? Because you know you had already been doing it very well yourself. You know what I mean? So, what did you take away from the school? Like, what did you get back the most? And what did you feel like you was missing when you walked into the school?
Appreciate that. Basically, I didn't even go looking for MC school or
Okay,
for I was
okay.
I was actually bumping into him on the streets of like, our area on the low end. You know what I'm saying? Not to say too much,
Right.
but I was bumping into him. And he was like, I got an open mic, and I had remembered him from an open mic that he had on 55th at the K.O.E Center,
Mm,
and it was called like Lyric Lagoon. And how I stumbled up upon that. That's how I was introduced to Phenom and his basically like the other mentor, K Love. She's a dope poet. And then so I basically kind of lost contact. I shot Hold On video at the K.O.E Center. Lost contact about 3 to 4 years later. You
mm.
know, I'm walking
Wow.
past K.O.E Center. This already like I thought I bumped into Phenom, but I never go to his open mic or I never go to the new spot. And I'm on my way to Walmart, and I see signs at the Harold Washington Cultural Center, and it says MC School auditions. Uh,
Hmm.
my mom had me and my mom, we look out for each other, so I'm going to get some bread that she didn't send me from
Right, right.
Walmart. Like, yeah, it's 7:30 p.m. I gotta be there before 8 before they close the cash center down. And this man gets to the back. He at the back door, and he's standing in the doorway, and he's like, "Well, go in there, because I'm asking him questions." And he's like, "Well, just go in there and check it out." And I'm like, "Okay." It says MC School, and I think it had Phenom name on there. Go inside, of course, Phenom there. About 6 different judges, all women. And basically, he's like, yes, I see what God is doing. Look, yes, yes, And I'm like, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a code or something. I don't know if I'm trying to be a part of a play or nothing. Like, I don't know what it is. And
Yeah,
I end up, excuse me,
yeah, definitely, definitely.
that tea is popping. Well, let me see. Okay, because I'm
That's what's in the cup.
Yeah, that's tea. Yeah, that's tea. I'm not a real big on drinking. I sip every now and then, a toaster, pour it out for the, you know, and okay. So I audition. I do like 2 tracks, 3 tracks, and it's cool. I'm in the moment of performing and auditioning for something that I don't even know what I'm about to be a part of, but I'm
Right.
really like, dang, my mama send me this, whatever. It was like I had to be. I needed it. I wanted it. It had to be at least $50. I'm like,
Yeah.
time. I'm thinking more like time instead of like really living in the moment. Um, I didn't ever think that it was gonna last for like 2 years, 2 or 3 years
Mm.
though. So they criticized me, gave me constructive feedback. Phenom's manager Mello was there. Shout outs to what is it? He's like Elite Entertainment, but Project Born Records. That's what Phenom. That's his record. We all connected, our people and stuff. And PG, what's up? So basically, sometime like later, like a week later, I get the results back from the audition, and they said like, "Welcome, you a part of MC School." You know, a class with all women. So it was me and like six other women, and it was 6 months. So I graduated in June of 2019 from
Okay.
school, So it was 6 months. It was like I started like November of 2018, graduated in November of 2019. I mean in June. It was incredible because like I'm still a part of it, even though I graduated. The resources, it wasn't no limitations on the just out of Phenom, just purely loving what he do. Him just saying like, this is my craft and I own this, and the people that also want to own it, I can help them and teach them the way, while impacting the community, and I'm even though I'm in school for criminal justice and whatnot in my bachelor's degree, what Phenom is doing, you cannot even put a certification on that, because
Right.
people wouldn't even believe like his time, like man, I'm gonna be telling this. He has 5 kids, and those 5 kids are active in their own lives and programs, So on top of him saying like, okay, I'm adopting these other 25 kids, because to him that's what we could be kids, you know what I'm saying? He like at least 40, we can be kids, he got mentor and whatnot. His time is it can't be, it's unmatchable. It's unmatchable. Only person that's working as hard as Phenom is God. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Even somebody that says like they're in college and working a job, still what he does is that. It's all that because it's very detailed and he is genuine. So I didn't go looking for MC school, and I wish I would have had the class at 10 and 19 years old when I first started rapping, like what Phenom is doing. He's actually putting MC school into the elementary schools up north and on the south side. And we rap on 63rd in California, on the
Mm.
corners, on the corners of the stores, freestyling and doing these things for hours. We do this for hours. Like he lives by this, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's cool. It don't never have to be for 100,000 people or 10,000 people. It's like it's for the community, even if it's for that one or for that two that we reach. That's what we're starting. That's what it's about. So those are the shoes that I want to walk in, and I see that God is using him. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Long as it's for the light and it's for positivity, that's cool. And for the next generations, you can't. I feel like you can't go wrong. Nobody's perfect, but you gotta. It's about your intentions, your good, positive intentions. And God will give us grace, and favor and mercy through that. So shout
Absolutely.
out to I need that. I'm still in that. I'm that.
Nah, indeed, you know what I mean? Definitely, you know what I mean? Everything you're saying right on time, and you know what I mean? Again, salute to Phenom, you know what I mean, for, bringing this opportunity for, not only for yourself, but for everyone that, is open to, wanting to learn. And I like how he did the auditions too. That shows kind of like the seriousness of, how serious of an artist are you, you know what I mean, by doing that audition too. So that's really dope.
Yeah, that was. Thank you. And this was like 3 more classes after me. MC School Class 5 is actually about to happen. Auditions for that, so that's gonna be big. I'll probably have some hands on that, being one of the correspondents for that. And then cool thing is we get merch. Yeah, MC School merch. I got like
Okay.
earned them. I earned them. You know what I'm saying? I earned them.
Yeah,
Uh,
just cool.
it's actually say just cool on the. Yeah, that is number 35. So since basically the low end, where we reside at is on 35th, Bronzeville area. that's the class for the jerseys for the girls. 35th, because it's like
Nice.
72 neighborhoods, areas, and townships in Chicago, and Bronzeville is number 35, where used to have a pageant, jazz and music. So
Right,
yeah,
right, right.
we know some history. I learned that through MC school, right? So we only learn about the Commons and the Dougie Freshes and the Biz Marquis. We also learn about like jazz history and just about the black African American culture.
That's really dope. And
Yeah.
that is some dope merch too that you have.
Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, congratulations. To everything you've been doing, you really been continue to challenge yourself and not just, with the music, you stepped out there and you start editing videos yourself and became a videographer and video editor, and then you didn't stop there as well, You had the ability to is that produce music as well?
Yeah, I've been working on getting into the beats and knowing
Okay.
what sounds I like and I prefer to create on, and just being kind of an executive producer of my own music when I'm in the studio, um, kind of guiding the engineer to like how I want to sound, and even from when I'm creating a song to initially saying like who if it's a feature or not, and who should feature on it, you know, what type of genre is this song, potentially gonna be played by, the listeners, so yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine too that your ear for what type of sounds that you like or which ones cater best to your voice is easier for you now because you already been rapping and doing your thing for quite a bit of time. So you know your voice, you know your sound, you know what would be a compliment to your range or whatever like that or cadence.
Yeah, and I'm learning it, that, and as we grow, anything, in your craft, basically you find out new things about your voice or your talents, so that's always like cool to see, because maybe you exercise certain vocals more than you exercise another part of your, vocals or breathing or enunciation or so
Right.
it's always good. I love like again like rapping and being an artist and being creative is I love it because it's always something new. It surprises me. It's like Christmas all the time. Even
Yeah.
for me freestyling. Like I can give Christmas to myself and I can give Christmas to other people. And man,
Right.
like is beautiful. Like it's beautiful. So yeah, I'm always learning in this rap game. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you definitely, it's one thing to learn, but it's another thing to apply what you learn. And I see you've been definitely doing both. And to the point to where, you are multitasking out here, girl, and you just graduated too, Where did you graduate in? Talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations, salute, you know what I mean? That is an excellent, look right there, you know what I'm saying? You look good in that cloth right there. Talk
And
about that moment and what that meant to you.
man, I was like crossing over the threshold, into a new one, so it was like I expect something from myself and, family also, and the people that helped me get to that point at the associate's degree also expect me to just not sit in that soak up, you know, like to
Right.
keep moving forward and greater and keep reaching. So basically it was I was celebrating as well as to knowing that I had to face another challenge to I had to create another goal. You know, I had to do something else that I wasn't done. And so it was a great feeling, but it was also a feeling of incompletion.
Mm. Hey, good job, for real, for real.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying? Because it's hard to, to be doing all of these things, at once, and to be able to finish school, what I'm saying, as well, Congratulations, that's what's up.
Thank you. I appreciate
Now, yeah, yeah, it's all love. Now I know that during your you building your legacy, you have come across many big time legends and celebrities, and you've had some support from many people out there. But one person that particularly stand out, to me for is the name Freeway. But this is Freeway, the one and only Freeway rapper, Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? Freeway. You know what I'm saying? Man, who had them classic joints, when he was with Jay-Z and stuff like that, is still making hits today. Talk about, some of the support it meant to talk a little bit about what it meant to receive support from someone like himself and, on that particular night.
Oh man, that right there with Philly Freeway. And okay, what I did to see this man, I was at work and
Okay, okay.
I was like, yo, I had heard about it again. It's one of them last minute, be there or be square occasions, like on call, like MC School and the rap game, they keep you on call, like for real. So it was like, man, I gotta be there. That's Philly Freeway. Like I heard of
Yeah,
Philly Freeway, I know who that is a little bit. Like that's Philly Freeway. So man, just seeing them, and then it's one thing to like know somebody is famous and know somebody from a certain rap game era, but to know that they is just human like you and anyone else, that they like go through things and they feel things and they lose people and stuff like that. He had just lost his son, um,
right.
but you know what I'm saying, to some type of violence or whatever, and his daughter is in the hospital, fighting cancer and whatnot,
That's
So
sad.
just again, one minute being around him like, oh, he's cool, he's famous, he's a he a legend, and then one minute actually knowing that he's just like he human, and that he had to start from somewhere. And even while he's imparting in us and giving us his all and giving us his creativity and his music and his passion, he's still hurting. You know what I'm saying? Why he healing as he hurting. And that's right there for me. It's like he being so selfless and just definitely being a lighter for God. And may God get him all of the the favor and mercy and just healing, that he needs even for himself. You know what I'm saying? He fighting through, health issues as well, So man, we just don't even know how life be taken for granted until we see like another person's situation or something like that. But I'm grateful every day
Mm,
before even seeing Philly Freeway situation. But even shaking that man's hand, to even
yeah,
him saying like, yo, you need a team. You can't do everything on your own, but you gotta have like at least a couple people right with around you, to support you and to rock with you heavy. Even him saying that was cool. The second day I seen him, I had him give me an autograph. I wanted to like I wanted to live in that, and yeah, wow, he living off his old raps. He living off stuff in 2000s, and for him to just be like reinventing himself as an artist and giving that to us and making time to come to Chicago, that was dope. Shout outs to E-Man for bringing him to Chicago, and shout outs for him just being humble before anything, being humble and human.
absolutely, absolutely, and definitely shout out and salute to
Shout out to Phil.
Philadelphia Freeway. You know what I'm saying? The one and only. You know what I'm talking about? man, you know what I mean? I love listening to him growing up, you know what I mean? And I seen too on the internet that he was going through a little bit of illness himself, you know what I mean? I saw, but you know, he was been battling through that himself, and I knew that he had also lost his son, and I didn't know about his daughter. But my prayers to him and his family, you know what I'm saying, and just you know me for him to keep pushing as well.
Yes, yes,
Straight
yes.
up,
Amen.
straight like that. Now, now I saw you in front of a beautiful mural. Now, unfortunately, you know, what I mean, we lost so many great people and legends and young legends and man, possible future icons. And this particular person I'm speaking about is the late great Nipsey Hussle. So I see you was out there in Cali. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's a beautiful picture that you took in front of his mural.
thank you.
Man, can you just talk about the energy that you from that right there?
Man, I felt like people were still mad, you know, and actually what that picture is actually a restaurant. That's like a drive-through somewhere, and
Oh, straight up. Okay.
I don't feel like they put it in the best place, because of the. It's actually kind of dangerous, because like I'm probably standing in between two cars or something like that.
Mm,
Like that's
right. Right. I feel you.
and so even if you want to like see Nipsey, like you got to see it from that view, and like it's almost like they did it on purpose, to know anything and to search for to get the truth, anything you got to search for it, and I feel like even just to find that mural, any mural of Nipsey, you gotta go search for it. You feel me? So
Mm,
what it may that be, maybe knowledge or a feeling, a vibe that you need to connect to. You get it. You gotta
right.
search for it, and like he was for his people. He was for his people, and if people didn't know Nipsey, he opened people's eyes and just a whole nother type of energy, some different vibrations to the world. Like people gonna remember
Right.
Marathon forever. People forever gonna know Nipsey Hussle name now just because of the last few moves that he was making. You know what I'm saying? Even if nobody knew him for last year or 10 years ago or nothing, people knew of him and he was unapologetically himself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a gangster. I love God. I'm for the people. And that's what me and Phenoms be talking about. Like I like you got to be okay with being a little dirty. You know, and still being used for the people, for God. We all got flaws and have sin
Right.
and in sin and live in sin and stuff like that. But you can't get discouraged from allowing that to not let you use your talents, whether it's your words, your balance beam, your running, anything, your voice. You know what I'm saying? So Nipsey, he definitely impacted more than LA. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? We definitely felt it here in Chicago, you know what I mean, around the world, you know what I mean? They felt the pain. And just because it was such tragic, you know what I mean, so tragic on how, you know, it happened, how he lost his life, unfortunately, you know what I mean? It just, you know, made it even more of him even more memorable, you know, to associate himself I mean, and to be associated with all the things that he had already accomplished and was in the making of doing, you know what I mean? Like it had added up. They had you saw that picture on the internet that added up to all the money that he damn what's the word um
Monetize.
basically
Mm-hmm.
yeah basically you know what I mean and would have accumulated, but it was like over you know what I'm saying $200 million or something like that and overall with jobs and people, you know what I mean, all affiliated with people that he brought together and with all the opportunities that he was bringing from his cell phone to his clothing store to, you know what I mean, to his restaurant, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that was all dope. And I just loved what he was
yeah,
doing. May he rest in peace.
yeah. May he rest in peace. And unfortunately, after that, Kobe, Pop Smoke,
Yeah,
that happened. R. Kelly got locked up, and here with
man.
Sha'Carri Richardson, fastest black woman in the world, and
Huh.
ooh, know, we had our losses and we had our gains.
FBG, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? FBG, you know, Duck, you know, I mean, right, and
Vaughn, King Vaughn.
yeah, it was. We had a chain of reactions, and unfortunately, I almost kind of feel like we had more downs than we did ups, you know, and so whoever for the people, like, man, you know, thank God for people that's like the Black Lives Matter. Some people agree with it or not, but still, people it's Black entrepreneurship that came out of it. You know,
Yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
after after Nipsey, after the pandemic, in the pandemic, you know, people got that. If there was that one message that we need to start making money for ourselves and empowering ourselves and informing ourselves and being concerned about the black dollar, you know, if it ain't nobody else black dollar, our black dollar, you know what I'm saying, as one individual, and that's cool. But then when are we gonna share our black dollar with, you know, other black entrepreneurship companies, you know what I'm saying, it's in the making it and profiting. You know what I'm saying? We can't be scared to make money together nor lose it together, you know, but it's just like honesty, the biggest thing, you know what I'm saying? We working together as a community and stuff, like instead of trying to beat each other, we gotta try to join each other type stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure that. Understood, understood. You know what I mean? And talking about clothes, you know what I mean? You over there extra fly, you know what I'm talking about? And part of your flyness right there is that that nice custom shirt that you made, that you came up with, right?
Yes, 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 yes. This like I got a cartoon on my arm of this, you know,
Oh, okay, okay, nice, nice.
that all that
Oh,
is.
I see it now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's mini me. Me, my little friend. Say hello to my little friend.
So tell me a little bit about how you came up with that image, and you know, what and when did you decide, you know, you was gonna go ahead and go and put it out there, and you know what I mean, start customizing your own clothing.
It's been like manifesting into this day for a few years. This tattoo been on my arm for about 10 years. So as soon
Really?
as
2 years?
I did,
Wow.
it actually got drawn and put on my arm. Like I seen everything for it, you know, like just within the glimpse of it. I'm like, yo, I can have this, and that. I can have that on everything. But it
Right,
was
right.
more like I had my younger sister. She's 19. Kayla. She draws, but
Mm,
she wasn't like advanced on digital artwork and transferring something from an arm and that type of photo to putting it what it is not, you know. So I
right,
had to
right,
wait
right.
time and even, you know, tried to work and network with other people that drew, and for whatever reason she was the person that ended up
Mm,
making it come to life. And
that's powerful.
through that I have met somebody in animation and have the character talking, speaking some encouraging words about the pandemic. So like, yeah, it was my own family did it. So and my own baby sister. So it ain't nothing more that I could want to ask for. Um, it wasn't my time, it was God's timing, and like I'm grateful for that. We can celebrate it together, and yo, patience. Patience is what's up. It was worth the wait.
Hey, and that's it shows strong family support I've seen that you get from your family. You know what I mean? Speak a little bit about, you know what I mean, how, you know what I mean, feels like to have your family supporting you
Yeah,
in your
yeah.
vision.
Woo,
You know
mommy.
what I'm saying? You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Who are these beautiful ladies?
that's my mom in the middle, and Kayla at the top of the stairs. That is the creator of Mini Me, JusKool K.O.E. And my sister to my mom's left will be Kiki. She's in LA and she
Kiki,
models and
lovely.
does bottle girl work and sells do rags and is about to open up a boutique out there.
Okay, okay.
So shout out to her. So they sell that too. Shut up, shut up. Plug on the plug, love you, girl.
That's what's up. That's what's
Oh,
up.
that's right there too. Yeah, that's
I'm
me.
sorry. Wait.
All right.
Oh yeah. Front and center.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all beautiful. That is really great. You know what I mean? Everything really you just been out here doing just cool. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Playing it cool, but really working hard at the same time. You know what I
And
mean? You've been putting in the work and it shows. You know what I mean? You have a smooth flow. You know what I mean? I love your joints. You know what I mean? Your tracks that you have out there on YouTube. You already know you definitely have my support. You know what I mean? Not just now in the moment, but you know what I mean? Going forward. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? In that order. You know what I'm talking about? So hey,
thank
you know what I
you.
mean? I just I love everything you're doing. And there's another picture too I want to share. Who is this beautiful lady that you with?
Okay. That's one of my mentors. She actually from Nigeria.
Okay,
She
okay,
was a part of the writing session that I had with a singer. The singer who writing session is Mamuna Youssef. This lady name is Miss Sarina. Let me make sure I want to say it right. But she actually a singer from. She's from Ghana. Uh,
okay.
yeah, Miss Serena. Yeah. So she got the opportunity to speak and get her story in the class and on one of the writing session days, saying that women wasn't really allowed to make music in Ghana. She one of the first and kind of opened the doors for that. And basically, the U.S. is the ones that kind of supported her. She got support from Illinois and Chicago and other places that she had been in the United States. Like somebody caught her eye, told her she should do it and come here and made it happen. And I appreciate her for telling us that, because she, sometimes we don't get to hear about people's legacy and the doors that they open until they 100 years old.
Mm,
Know somebody what that's like still in a prime and in a healing and creative assignment.
mm.
Why
Right,
they
I feel it.
doing it? They doing it. She not ending it. She's doing it. You know what I'm saying? She got many more years to do it and tell people that and inspiring many more people to meet and shows to talk on. So I appreciate that. Shout out to Ghana. Shout out to my motherland.
Oh yeah, much love and salute to that young lady. You know what I mean? That is beautiful. You know what I mean? Her being a pioneer. You know what I'm saying? And what she's doing. You know what I mean? Open up more doors for women to be able to speak and have a voice. So that's beautiful. And shout out to all my peoples out there in Africa. You know what I mean? Around the world. You know what I'm talking about? Much love all day.
Yes, yes.
Now, I want to get your expert advice. You know what I'm saying? I know you ever be keeping up with that show Versus.
Yeah, I do. We keeping up with that show versus, and yeah, this interview because I gotta go somewhere and perform too. So yeah.
Okay, well, real quick then, let me ask you this. Um, who you got? This the next versus.
Man, um, oh,
Who you think gonna take the belt on this one? This hard though.
I'm gonna G. Everybody gonna say Fat Joe. They gonna be scared because we know Fat Joe. They both thugs. I'm just playing. Y'all might used to be thugs. Y'all used to play like thugs. Okay, y'all used to play like thugs. Allegedly play like thugs. Okay. People gonna be scared. They ain't gonna want Ja Rule. They gonna want Fat Joe is still kind of like around here, kind of relevant. So they gonna say Fat Joe. And I like Ja Rule features. I ain't gonna stunt. I like Ja Rule more his music than Fat Joe, because Ja Rule, he did really work with more like the singers and the R&B side. So I felt that I could relate to that. And Fat Joe, I mean, he was kind of hood. He's more like Tino and basically, and like, I mean, different swag. I like Rick Ross. I can't have too many chubby boys in my life, men in my life. Had to choose. So yeah, I'm gonna go with I choose Ja Rule, but I know everybody gonna be Brad and Fat Joe. So so
Well, it's
appreciate.
definitely gonna be live in New York City. You know what I'm talking about? September the
Yeah, yeah,
14th.
yeah.
So y'all definitely got to make sure we catch that out there because that's legendary right there. You know what I mean? Two hard heads going at it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I've been listening to personally Fat Joe longer, for he been out longer. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on Fat Joe. Him, being that song, the famous song "Twins" with him and the late great Big Pun. But man, you know what I mean? Ja Rule, when he hit the scene, he came running. But they both got songs with Ashanti too. They
Yeah,
both got
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of hits
Oh,
with
yeah, I
Ashanti.
know. Yeah, yeah.
I
So,
think Ashanti is gonna be the X factor. The
man,
songs that
you
they
know,
have with her, she's the X factor.
we don't know nothing about Ja Rule though. Unfortunately, he should have stayed relevant, but it's all love. It's all for hip hop at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's all for good times. It bring the people together. So I rocks with versus Timberland, Chris Swiss Beats. I thank them for that platform. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Shout out to Missy. Everybody, they beautiful for doing that. It unite us in some type of way. Whether it's the internet waves, it's connecting us, give us something
Yeah,
positive to talk about. We still gotta stay woke on what's going on in Afghanistan and in Haiti and um
indeed.
you know what I'm saying? And then Ida, the storms. We still gotta what's going on in California with the fires. We still gotta, hip hop is great and everything, and it heal our souls and our spirits too. And we want to get our mind taken off some things that's going on in the world, but we gotta stay alert and you know, we can't stick together too much. You know what I'm saying? Like be that friend and get on that friend nerves. You know what I'm saying? In the
Right,
positive way.
right.
I'm saying like be that friend that's on something though. You know what I'm saying? That's pushing them to their next best, and if not, just being that friend that's just like supporting what they doing. Because you can't change people. You need to change yourself. And yeah. So yeah. Shout out to versus.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah, and hey, I just really appreciate your time. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And
Thank
just
you.
rocking with me, and I appreciate that. And I want to real quick just tell you, you know what I mean. I just want to continue to wish you the best. Towards all your future endeavors, all your present um projects that you're doing. You know what I mean, with all the music you're working on. You know what I mean. I pray safety over your life. You know what I mean. Pray safety. You know what I mean for you and all your family, friends, and loved ones. You know what I'm talking about, and just you know what I mean, just continue to prosper out here and keep that great integrity that you have and humbleness about yourself. You know what I mean? I think you have a really special spirit. You know what I mean? It was no accident. I didn't stutter when I said, you know what I mean. You remind me of Tupac when it comes to some of your spirit, the way you're able to just, you know what I mean, blend in with your music and just embracing everyone, just loving people. You know what I mean? And people know when you love them, like when it's sincere because that's how quickly they love you back and just you reciprocate that energy. So just keep putting out that great energy. You know what I'm saying? Great music. I'm really proud of you. JusKool K.O.E, the one and only. You know what I mean? You can definitely find JusKool K.O.E, the number one on Instagram. And man, I just want everyone to, you know what I mean, out there listening, everyone that's gonna see this interview in the future, support this young lady. You know what I mean? She's been really grinding and doing what it takes, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, being there to support others, other artists, other independent artists. And I want to shout you out too. Congratulations, because recently you was on the Little Mo show or something like that.
Yeah. With 97.5 daily hip hop. Yeah. I did.
Yeah,
Got the
congratulations.
honor of performing with her twice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. You know what I mean? I love Little Mo. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to her and the platform that she's doing to help independent artists as well.
Yeah. I
So what's
want.
up? You gonna bless us? You about to bless us?
Yeah. I'm about to bless y'all real quick. Creation.
Please, please. It's all yours. You need a beat?
My own vibrations. Creation. I move to my own vibrations. Move to my own vibrations. It's nothing, it's Nathan. Pretty like Sanaa Nathan. Notebooks and notes of my creations. Buzz, that's me vibrating, aligning, investor, designer, chester, arrester. Wow, God blessed her. Gave her ticket, can arrest her. She make it back, good investor. Cheese, she funny, but not cheesy. How you know? Cause every time I be cheesing, inside or outside, mask up, but the city open. She got brains, she's soaking, overspoken, devoting, and pardon to the impaired. I can't be compared. It's neither near nor there. First trip was Puerto Rico. I know you don't care. Why you stare? I'm the department in the chair. Yeah, just cool.
Yeah, yeah. That's a fresh piece you just got. I love it. I love it. That's a fresh piece.
So I gotta go perform for now. Waiting on me. I gotta go. So peace. Thank you. Thank you for the thorough interview for the platform. Shouts to all the sponsors and the judges. I really appreciate all the hands that it took to make this platform and to make this decision on me being the winner to show off your talent clean video contest. Number two, and just thank you for your faith in me and your understanding and patience and wisdom and thank you for your resources and connections. You know what I'm saying, that you do, that you get to people. Thank you for the platform. Shout out to I know your thing. You like all the music. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to the jazz department though. You know what I'm saying. Ain't no hip hop without jazz and blues. You know what I'm saying.
No,
So
really.
I think that whole era. You know what I'm saying. And the Eddies and the Eddie Taylors and the, you feel me.
Right,
And
right. You know what I'm talking about? You talking
yeah,
history.
you know what I'm saying. Shauna Diddy. You know what I'm saying. And yeah. So thank y'all. Shouts to Ronald, you know what I'm saying, Isley, everybody. Thank you for making that baby, making music, bringing us here. Keep making that baby, making music. Free R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying, what he did.
I heard
Because,
that. I heard that.
because we free, let's go. All right, I said it. Thank you, man. For now, waiting on me, I gotta go spit some, do something for
All
the
right,
people.
you already know. And thank you for blessing the mic too. You know what I'm saying? And thank you again for this interview. And I want to shout out to two celebrity judges on Show Off Your Talent Best Video Clean contest that that you know what I'm saying push you to the be the champ. And that would be the great Mimi Acosta out of Atlanta, and then out of the Dominican Republic, and also representing Chicago, the number one international Skrilla. You know what I'm saying? Founder of Blue Smoke Entertainment, and that is MIA Entertainment Group when it comes to Mimi Acosta.
Oh,
Peace,
Mimi got
Queen.
that too. She got that
Yeah,
shirt too.
and she ordered one of your joints too.
Yeah, she got that. It's up the networking, baby. DM me,
Yeah.
y'all. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit me up. Subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe. Follow me on Spotify. Subscribe. All that, and support each other. Keep supporting your people. Don't wait till they make it um to get on. And some they already made it in their own world in their own area and they, you know what I'm saying, their own local fame. You know what I'm saying. So but yeah, it's us. We gotta keep listening to us and requesting us. So thank you. I said it. Peace. Let me get to the show.
All right, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Be
So
safe and
I
have a great show.
got new shoes for the UDA. You know what I'm saying? I got new
Oh,
shoes.
that's fresh. That's fresh. That's hot.
Yeah. I'm your girl, JusKool, K.O.E, cool over everything. That's what that stands for. K.O.E, like, MOE, like money over everything. Yeah, K.O.E, cool over everything. All right, bless you all. Wrap the rest of this 2021 year up strong. Let's get it.
In that
Thank,
order. Turn up. Have a great show.
thank you, Miss Bridget. Thank you, Miss Bridget. Thank you, Spotlight Magazine. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for y'all time.
Blessings. Blessings.
Blessings.
Love. Hey, again, thank you for everyone that was able to tune in live with us today. You know what I mean? That was awesome. You know what I mean? We was just live with the one and only KOE. Thank you again for everyone that was able to tune in live with us. You know what I mean? We was live with the one and only rapper out of Chicago, video editor, music producer, and also the host of live on the mic podcast, the one and only JusKool, K, capital K dot O dot E. You know what I'm saying? All capitalized. Man, hit her up. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is JusKool, K.O.E. number one on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow her. The same thing, JusKool on YouTube. You know what I mean? Go and support her. You know why? Because I said it. And real quick, before we get out of here, you already know I got to show love to my sponsors all day and my media partners because without them, you know what I mean? Where would I be? You know what I'm talking about? So the first sponsor I want to shout out is StreetScienceRadio.com. So shout out to the brother Phil Cantone, not only the brother, my brother, one of my day one brothers. I'm very happy to be, you know what I'm saying, for us to be able to in a position to support each other. You know what I'm talking about? He doing really big things, and you know, man, support the site. Check them out. Shout out to Dolores Green, also a sponsor. You can find her at hairbossbiz.com, affiliated with the AC Green Show. You can find her at 595, that's 708 595 0016. Again, I repeat, 708 595 0016. And definitely you want to support Dolores Green and the Hair Project. Peace, Queen. Appreciate you. Lily B, another sponsor. Man, shout out to Linda Gregory. She's an author, does animated videos, commercials, things of that nature, and just an awesome human being as well, like everyone else that I have the pleasure of doing business with. And she has a website called lilyb.com. So you definitely want to check that out, man. Look at that logo. That's fly, ain't it? That's cute. But yeah, man, support her. You already know. And shout out to Sophia Latrice, you know what I mean? She's another sponsor. I really appreciate her. She has a business called Lanisi Alex Spa, but her website is lanisialex.com. That's LYNESI Alex.com. And she does a lot of great things. Her spa is located in Plainfield, Illinois. So if you're ever in the area, check her out. Appreciate you, Queen. Man, shout out to Elise Boswell, and she's the founder and publisher of JustMeMagazine.com out of Chicago, featuring a lot of great artists and people and businesses and in the entertainment industry on the front cover and within her publication that she's been doing for 9 strong years now. Congratulations to her, and she just celebrated an anniversary a couple of Saturdays ago. I was glad to be a part of. So, man, check out her website, justmemagazine.com. Appreciate you, Queen. Man, shout out to another one of my media partners, DMP Magazine, Dean Moulton Photography. When it comes to photography, man, this brother's the best in town. I said it. You know what I'm saying? True professional, works with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Reasonable prices. 773-744-0715. Hit your brother up. Dean Moulton, DMP Magazine. Appreciate you. Man, shout out to Urban Grind TV. You know what I mean? They've been rocking me for a few, like something like what, like 4 years now, 3, 4 years now, man. And just nothing but love from the beginning. This was actually my first TV interview. I was on Urban Grind TV, reaching 250 million people, which is like crazy. You know what I mean? I'm still in awe about that. And to be able to do it multiple times, I'm more than grateful. Appreciate you, Wally. And shout out to everybody on the team and everybody that rock at Urban Grind TV. Shout out to Gino with Mobbed Up Inc. too. Man, and last but not least, She Bananas. Yeah, yeah. On the afternoon kickback radio show comes on 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. And she's on My Radio Chicago, which is a syndicated station here out of Chicago. And I'm just really proud of her as well and everything she does. And shout out to She Bananas, celebrity host of the afternoon kickback. Okay, so I think that's everybody. But then there was LJ Wicks, who is actually my brand ambassador. And she is the first Dutch female MC, first Asian female MC, first lady of Ultra Magnetic MCs from the Bronx, the one and only LJ Wicks. I appreciate her. Peace Queen. She's out there in the Netherlands holding me down. I'm out here on my side of town or the world holding her down all the time. Man, much love. She does custom clothing as well, what she's wearing in the picture, in the cartoon picture. But man, she just has a lot of history. She's been rapping since 1982. You know what I'm saying? So just awesome, awesome. But man, just shout out to everybody. Much love to everyone that's actually on my custom backdrop that I'm supposed to be in front of, but for reasons don't have time to explain at the moment. I apologize, but yeah, but it's gonna be back soon in my background, I promise. But until then, I really appreciate again everyone's support. Thank you to everyone that is on this custom backdrop. I really appreciate every last one of you all's business. Really appreciate your support. Man, much love again to our special featured guest today. You know what I mean? JusKool KOE. But before we get out of here, I also have one more media partner, and that would be the one and only Gina Hills, Life and Entertainment. And over there in Life and Entertainment, if you need, your music videos, play anything of that nature, reality TV shows, man, commercials, films, short films, documentaries, man, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna work it out and get it on lifeentertainment.com. So shout out to Gina Hills. Appreciate her. Peace, Queen. And again, like I say, um, shout out to today's special guest who was the winner of my contest that we do the last Friday of every month called Show Off Your Talent Best Clean YouTube Video Contest. And that's where we choose the best YouTube video that's out there that's clean with a message that contains no nudity, no guns, and a strong message. You know what I'm talking about? And I appreciate all the sponsors involved with that and the celebrity judges. And again, super shout out to our featured guest today, JusKool K.O.E. And again, like you see on the poster at the bottom, you can follow her at JusKool K.O.E. 1. And again, she was our celebrity guest, recording artist, rapper, songwriter, college grad, music producer, and video editor. I'm very grateful to have her. Blessings, blessings. And she was our celebrity guest tonight. Much love. Peace, Queen. And hey, remember, if anybody asks, I said it. All right, catch me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because I got an awesome interview with Brandy Red, better known as Big Red Entertainment. I apologize. I forgot the doggone post, the doggone it, Mike. But I'm shouting her out, and you're gonna be live tomorrow at 5 p.m. So tune back in with me on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? 5 p.m. We're gonna be Brandy Martin. Um, she's doing a lot of great things for the community, and she works in the music industry, working with a lot of people, and she has a show coming out. So a lot of great things coming up tomorrow too. Thank you again to the young and talented JusKool KOE. And shout out to the brother Phenom, the legend. All right, catch me next time. I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for the support. I am grateful. Blessings. Don't forget, expect a miracle. And after you get that miracle, thank the Most High for the miracles. I said it. Peace.